Hello guys, and welcome back to Cocktails with Hadrien. It's kind of cold and gloomy outside, and although we don't have snow in London, it's still winter. So I thought I would share with you the recipe for probably the most well-known hot cocktail in the world, the Irish coffee. So you know the drill, let's get mixing. The story has it that a chef by the name of Joe Sheridan created the drink in 1943. He was at the time working in an Irish airport that was a pit stop for flight crossing the Atlantic over to New York. And one winter day the condition was so bad, a plane had to turn around and land at the airport. He was then requested to produce some hot food and hot drinks to cheer up the passengers. That's when he had the idea to add Irish whiskey to the hot coffee and top it up with a dollop of cream. Now, it is not my belief that that is when this was created, but like King Cocktail Dale DeGrove said it, never let the truth get in the way of a really good story. Now, when I was in culinary school, and that is in 2007 till 2009 roughly, Irish coffee was still in demand in cafes and brasseries in Belgium. But the people we really have to credit for putting back this drink front and center on the cocktail scene are the guys at the Dead Rabbit, which I'm gonna use the whiskey for this cocktail. They put a lot of effort and time and research in the Irish coffee, but as well in all their drinks, to create the best possible version they could. And my version is inspired by theirs. It's really easy to make. The most important thing is to get a heat-proof glass. That is, it will not break or shatter with the heat of the hot coffee. And if you don't have a heat-proof glass, just try it out with some hot water from your kettle or on the stove and warm up the glass so the shock of temperature will not be too great and you will be able to make your Irish coffee. What you're gonna need, apart from a delicious Irish whiskey, obviously, is some 2-to-1 Demerara syrup, fresh double cream, and some hot coffee, preferably a dark, strong roast. And the recipe is as follows: 50 ml of Irish whiskey, 20 ml of Demerara syrup, about 140 ml of hot dark coffee. The best way to me is to make it in a French press. And then you top it up with about 30 ml of freshly whipped double cream. And now the final touch, all we have left to do is grate a little bit of fresh nutmeg on top, which is gonna give it a nice little spice and little fragrant notes. There it is. There you have it guys, the fantastic Irish coffee. Thank you so much guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will put the recipe down below in the description, as well as the link to the Dead Rabbit whiskey and their cocktail books that for any cocktail enthusiast, for me, it's a must-have. So, all is left for me to say is Slainte.
Like most of the island, he had nothing to eat. He survived by going away. But if he